Welcome to Hispanic Heritage Month here at COD. We have a series of events and opportunities for you to join in with us in celebrating our Latino heritage. Many of you are of Latino background, but many of you are not. All are welcome, and we'd like you to come.
Hi, I'm Diana de Rosario, Assistant Provost of Student Affairs here at College of DuPage. It is my honor to be part of this video today to inform and educate what Hispanic heritage is all about and why we're celebrating here at College of DuPage. Hispanic heritage started in 1968 as a one-week observance of Hispanic cultures in the United States, and it then transitioned in 1988 to be a full month of celebration honoring cultures, innovation, and contributions of Americans of Hispanic background to the United States. So the theme for Hispanic Heritage this year is a celebration of Hispanic heritage and hope. About 26% of our students at College of DuPage come from different backgrounds and cultures. They represent Mexico, Central and South America, and the Caribbean. We want to be inclusive of the richness of their heritage and their backgrounds. Many of them have been here for many years. Their ancestors arrived in the United States many years ago, and others are recent immigrants. We're looking forward to be inclusive of their contributions through the celebrations that we will be hosting at the college.
Everybody knows that Latin America is a really nice place, really beautiful, have so much things to share with everybody, but also have so many problems there. So the Esperanza is the reason why we wake up the next day, because we believe that the next day will be better, so much better. We find a reason to smile, to be happy, to be polite with everybody, because we think that one day everything gonna be as we want.
Esperanza regarding my culture is the feeling that every Hispanic has, and that has made us a resilient and strong culture. We have gone through many different problems, and we are always characterized by always looking at the horizon and knowing that there's something beyond. And when we wake up and we see the sun rises, we know that God is going to be there and everything will be all right. For me, la cultura hispana, it means everything. I was born and raised in a Hispanic culture in Colombia, where love, kindness, joy was and is part of my daily life. I have a very rich mixed culture, and where there's room for everybody, white, black, brown, indigenous, and that is what makes my culture one of the most diverse and richest cultures in the world.
To me, my culture means what I am, what it was, what I will be, because it's part of my personality, part of my essential. Means passion, love, colors, noise, happiness, and hope.
College of DuPage can help me by making me understand, realize, see things that I always took for granted. And I took for granted because I was used to it. And also can help me to share my culture with people who are willing to receive it.
I think that now I'm far of my home, so I miss everything. But also with all of this, I can notice that I really love my home, my culture, where I come from. So this is helping me to appreciate the things, the little things that I was ignoring.
So we look to have a great time this month as we engage in a rich culture, as we celebrate, recognize, and get more insight on the theme Esperanza, a celebration of Hispanic heritage and hope. So we will look for you to visit the website at Center for Student Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, where you can see the list of programs, events, and activities that we've prepared for this time of teaching and learning. We hope you all will engage as we continue to engage and explore a rich culture here at College of DuPage. Thank you.
College of DuPage wants you to succeed both inside the classroom and out. Your studies are important, no doubt. So is discovering yourself by meeting people, making new friends, getting involved, and having fun. Oh, hey, Chappie! We've got you covered on both ends with plenty of resources to help make the most of your time.
And have an awesome college experience.
Being a well-rounded student, like anything else, is a healthy balance between work and play. When it's time to be serious about your work, our library is stocked with everything you need, plus comfortable spaces for individual and group study. Need a little extra help with your homework? The Learning Commons offers assistance in math, writing, reading, and speech, as well as options for tutoring and preparing for placement exams.
We're here today to share and unveil the first installation of the Public Art Committee. I met Tony Fitzpatrick through people at the college, and so I reached out to him and then realized he has a deep connection to COD.
It's so great to be celebrating these murals that Tony Fitzpatrick has made for downtown Glen Ellen. And it's especially great because October 16th we'll be opening a big show of Tony's work at the museum space at the College of DuPage.
We're very proud of Tony Fitzpatrick's contribution as an artist, and we're grateful for the opportunity to officially kick off the College of DuPage Public Arts program today.
It's truly an honor to get to introduce you all to Tony here in Glen Ellen and make Tony a part of Glen Ellen into perpetuity. So Tony, welcome to Glen Ellen. Thank you for your art. Thank you for being a part of this.
I am amazed that so many folks showed up. This is where I righted my compass in life. When I was a younger man, I got in a substantial amount of mischief, which we won't dwell on. College of DuPage was where I set my sights on becoming an artist and an actor. I drew pictures and I wrote poetry and I acted in plays. In other words, I got the career and the life that I wanted. To anyone who had an effort in bringing these murals for this lovely village, including the committee, thank you all so much. These murals belong to the people of Glen Ellen. I thank you. All right. To the people of Glen Ellen, thank you.
Student athletes enjoy a winning tradition at College of DuPage, with one of the most successful community college athletic programs in the nation. The Mackinac Arts Center is not only home to students studying the arts, but it's also the place to catch a performance. There's theater, music, dance, art galleries, and more. If exercising and staying in shape is a part of your routine, Check out Chaparral Fitness in the Physical Education Center with free memberships for full-time students. COD is not a place where you have to just go to class and then go home. And seriously, who would want to?
The reason why we are at Prairie Landing today for the re-inauguration of the College of DuPage golf outing is so that we can raise money for scholarships for students. It's also about community engagement, and we have over 60,000 alumni out there in our database that I wanted to make sure we were reaching out to. All the money that we raise actually goes to the College of DuPage Foundation, and then they are the ones who steward those dollars to make sure that they go to the right students. So it's really important that we partner with the College of DuPage Foundation on all of the things that we do that connect us with the community and with our alums.
So if you are partnering with us today, you're partnering with an organization that touches many lives. We couldn't do what we do without our alums.
We want this to feel like a family. We want this to be a place where you feel like you can come back and reconnect. We want that. All of this is contributing to the scholarships that we're trying to provide for our students. I wish you well today, and again, thank you for coming out.
It's really important to host these types of events to raise visibility in the community for the College of DuPage and the Alumni Relations effort and the work at the Foundation. It's a collaborative effort between the Foundation and the Institutional Advancement Office, and we're thrilled to partner together. We're super excited to bring this event back. It's been about 10 years since we've had a golf outing, and this is going to put us back on the map. We're looking forward to having people come back and join us every year for this annual golf event.
I think what's exciting about this event is the number of people that have come back that used to participate in our golf outings, but all the new people that have come on board, and what that will mean for the college is they learn a little bit about College of DuPage and the Foundation, and they'll bring that back to their own networks and community. And so events like this will continue to grow, which is a great thing because it all really supports what the college is doing.
I would say that this event is a real indication of what our foundation and our institutional advancement department are trying to accomplish. That is partnership for the betterment of the college.
Whether you're planning on transferring to a four-year institution, studying to earn a degree or certificate for a specific career, sharpening job skills, or taking classes just for fun, College of DuPage truly has something for everyone. And it happens here. The main campus is amazing. If you haven't walked around yet, make a point. That's a must-do. College of DuPage has been working hard to make its campus the place to be, with many brand new buildings and upgraded facilities. State-of-the-art instructional centers for health sciences, culinary and hospitality, technical fields, computing, and homeland security are all equipped with the latest technology for specialized education and careers. what does College of DuPage have to offer you? In a word, opportunities. You name it, chances are you can study it here. College of DuPage offers over 230 degree and certificate programs. Associate degrees can be completed in 2 years when attending as a full-time student. Associate degrees allow students to transfer to another institution to continue their education or enter into a specific career field. Certificates of completion are offered for a variety of in-demand occupational and technical careers. With our 3+1 programs, it's possible to earn a 4-year degree from an area university without ever leaving the College of DuPage campus. No matter what you study, students at COD learn from the best with the one-on-one personal attention made possible with small classes. Experts in their field, our award-winning faculty are passionate about teaching and dedicated to your success.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of In the Kitchen with Chris. Today we are making butternut squash soup, one of my favorites. This is Nora Roberts, and she's going to be assisting me today. And so what we're doing here at the College of DuPage, outside of Chicago in Glen Ellen, Illinois, is we're making a soup that I think is very simple and very delicious. I'm a big believer in letting the food do all the speaking. So you'll notice that this recipe is fairly simple, not a lot of ingredients, but it's got a tremendous amount of excellent butternut squash flavor because it is butternut squash soup. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the butter and the onions. So as you can see, we're going to put the butter in the pan and we're going to melt the butter. Turn it up just a little bit. There we go. So we're going to melt the butter, and the first thing you want to do is sweat the onions for a few minutes. Now, if you wanted to caramelize the onions, you could. It'll add a different flavor. If you wanted to leave the onions raw, you could. It'll add a different flavor. I personally think it's nice if you sweat the onions. So what that means is you make them translucent, and it only takes a couple of minutes. So we're going to add the onions. And don't worry if the onions are rough chopped, fine chopped. It really doesn't matter because we're going to puree this soup later. So let me turn it up just a little bit more. There we go. All right, so Nora is going to stir this for a couple minutes as it goes round and round and round. Okay, we're going to sweat those onions. And then we're going to add our butternut squash soup in a couple minutes. We're going to add our potatoes. We're going to add nutmeg and salt. We're going to add chicken stock, and then we're going to add heavy cream. All of these flavor components are going to give you what I like to call layers of flavor. But you can see predominantly looking at them, mostly butternut squash. So you get the most butternut squash flavor. This will be done in just a few more seconds. And so stir a little more there, Nora. Beautiful, beautiful. You're doing a great job, great job. So remember, sweating the onions. This is a technique that's used a lot in cooking. So it means that you start cooking them, but you don't cook them a real lot, but you don't want them raw either. So it's right in between. We call it sweating. Okay, that's ready to go. So now we're going to add the potatoes. We're going to add the butternut squash soup. Butternut squash. And we're going to add some nutmeg, a little bit of nutmeg. And if you want to turn that down, Nora, that would be great. So turn it down to a low simmer. So the salt, the nutmeg. We're going to add the chicken stock. Okay. And we're going to add the heavy cream. Now, because the liquids are in here, now we can turn it back up on high. We're going to bring it to a boil, and then we're going to turn it down to a simmer. So this will be ready in about 20 to 30 minutes. As you can see, it's a very, very fast soup to make with the liquid and everything in there. It's really, really nice and fast. That's something I really like about this particular soup. So we're going to bring this up to a boil, turn it down to a simmer, and we'll be back in about 30 minutes or so. Welcome back. Our butternut squash soup has been cooking for about 20 to 30 minutes. It's been about 30 minutes, 35 minutes right in there. And what we did was we simmered it very, very gently. And we covered it up, and so it just kept the steam in a little bit. If you want to cover it, it's fine. If you don't want to cover it, it's fine also. Really, either way works perfect. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to blend the soup. If you have a blender at home, not a problem. I'm going to use an immersion blender. So this one is a commercial model, so you just press the little button and then it starts spinning at the bottom and it's going to puree the soup. The nice thing about this is you don't have to remove it from the pot. So Nora here is going to start and she's going to puree the soup, and it'll only take probably 30 seconds. So she's moving it up and down as she's pureeing. Beautiful. Okay, great. Now, as you can see, one of the main advantages about this tool is you don't have to remove it from the pot. You just have to take this. So this all unscrews, and then you can put it through a dishwasher. Works perfect. So now the soup, we have to always taste the soup. So we're going to adjust it for salt and pepper. So we're going to move this over, and we're going to taste it. Needs a little bit of salt. Oh, not yet, Nora, hold on. A little bit of salt and a little bit of fresh pepper. Okay, great. If you want to stir that up. Okay, this should be perfect. So if you want to use chicken stock that has no salt in it, again, no problem at all. Me personally, I use the quote-unquote regular chicken stock. All right, so now, of course, your soup has to look beautiful in the bowl. So we're going to add a couple spoonfuls right in the bowl. And then we're going to garnish it, because you can't serve soup that's not garnished. You have to garnish your soup. So we are going to garnish this with a little bit of creme fraiche, a little bit of chervil, and also a little bit of cauliflower that I removed and cooked on the side, a couple little pieces. So if you didn't want to garnish the soup, it's not a problem. I personally think it looks a little bit better. And then we're going to take our creme fraiche. We're going to add just a little bit, a little small dollop. Creme fraiche is a cultured cream product. It's available at almost any store now. And then we're going to take a little bit of chervil and add a little bit to the top. All right, so now Nora and I are going to taste our soup. Oh, she has a spoon. She's ready to go. Fantastic. All right. So we're going to taste our soup. Thanks for coming, everyone. It's been a pleasure. I hope you enjoyed the butternut squash soup recipe. Very simple, very easy, done in about 30 minutes. Have a great day. Thanks for coming.
For more information about culinary arts courses, degrees, and certificates, as well as other hospitality management program offerings, visit their pages on the web at cod.edu.